So hi everyone, it's Karli Reese and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a video I actually did last year, but last year was a little bit more of like a story time kind of thing, but you guys seemed really interested in it, so I decided to do the same thing this year. So basically what I did last year was my first day of freshman year, which was horrible. You're gonna have to go watch the video if you want to find out what happened, so that will be linked in the description below. But nothing like too exotic and crazy happened on the first day, so instead I was going to do my first 2 weeks because I've been in school for exactly 8 days. 2 weeks now. Today is Thursday, so kind of like 2 weeks. This is my second week of school. So the first week of school, we didn't have school on Monday. We started on Tuesday. I went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then the next week I went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I will be going to school tomorrow. So I basically went 2 full weeks, but I missed Monday, both weeks, so wow. But one of them we didn't have school on Monday, the other one I'll explain that later. So let's begin. So the first day of high school, the first day of sophomore year. So I'm a sophomore in high school, obviously. That's like the title of this video and what I'm talking about right now. So I went to all my classes. Nothing was bad at all. You know, everything went pretty smoothly, other than the fact that I found myself hating almost every single one of my classes. Not hating, but like, at first I didn't get to sit by my friends, or I just overall, not that I didn't have friends in my classes, because I have friends in almost every single class, like, that, you know, I'm in. It's just like, it's not like, it's hard to explain. Like, last year I had a class with like 6 of my close friends. This year maybe I have like 1 or 2 or 3. I think all my classes have at least 2. But they're people that I wasn't really as close with, which is why like the first day I was like, but I really am getting close with people, which is really good. So yeah, and then like, you know, assigned seats and all that can be awful. Plus, the first day is always going to be boring, and like, I've been talking to with some of my friends, like last year my first hour was amazing, like so amazing, and I remember on the first day of school I hated that class so much, but by the end of the year it was like my favorite class. So like, things are gonna change, like it's not all gonna stay the same, like, you know, I'm gonna get used to like the lifestyle, not the lifestyle, but like, you know, the work and stuff like that. So then I need to like go on my Snapchat memories because I really don't remember what happened. So the first day of school was a Tuesday. I got to all my classes. I didn't, you know, mess anything up. Yeah. So Josie came over after school on the first day, and then we hung out and we kind of like cried a little because we were upset because we don't have any classes and we barely see each other throughout the day. Like, maybe I'll see her like every other day or something like that. But yeah, so that was just the outfit I wore on the first day. I took a picture. But yeah. So I was kind of nervous like the first 3 days because the outfits that I wore, I was wearing like kind of crop shirts and my first hour teacher dress codes. So that's dangerous. So day 2, you know, this day kind of went a little bit smoother, but I didn't want to get up in the morning. For like the first week of school, Josie FaceTimed me every morning and made sure like I got up. I don't even think it was necessarily to make sure I like got up. It was just like to talk, you know, in the morning, because it helped her get up too. The second day went pretty smooth. You know, I kind of started getting homework this day. Actually, I did get homework in math the second day of school, and ever since that second day of school, I've had homework every single day. So I didn't have homework the first day, but I did the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the 6th, the 7th, and today was the 8th, which I already did it. But so the second day of school was on a Wednesday, so I went to Josie's house after that. I'm kind of just doing like a little bit of a rundown. So now it is Thursday, so I have dance this day. You know, I went to school, I did that. I started getting homework in a lot of my classes. That I can remember, I had homework in 50% of my classes. Maybe, I was already doing like these English writings and stuff like that were pretty difficult, and I was doing stuff in history. I was taking notes already for like what we were learning about. On the second day, I started learning about like, you know, what we were going to be learning about like really soon, and usually I don't do that until like the second week of school, but you know, our teachers are already jumping into everything. They jumped in pretty early. So yeah, on the second day of school I probably had an hour and a half worth of homework. So the 4th day of school was on a Friday. There was actually a football game this day. I was supposed to go, but this day I got grounded. I'm basically just telling you exactly how my last like 2 weeks went. So I was supposed to go to a football game with Josie and Hannah, but I ended up getting in trouble because I didn't give my cats water and I didn't empty their litter box, so I got in trouble and I was told I was allowed to go to the football game, but I had plans after with Josie to go back to her house with Hannah and stuff, and I wasn't allowed to go, and then Josie got called into work, so we couldn't go to the game anyway. I still could have went to the game with Hannah, but I was like, you know, I'm grounded and I don't really get to like hang out with anyone after, so I'd rather just kind of stay home and relax. But instead I visited Josie at work, then I came home. So there's that. Over the weekend I went to Josie's house the next day because I only got grounded for Friday. We already had like a little assembly thing. It was really boring, to be honest. I also had a student council meeting on Friday, last Friday, which was pretty interesting. I had to be there at 7 a.m., which I had to be at the school, in the school, at this meeting at 7 a.m. So fast forward, you know, I'm hanging out with Josie, and all of a sudden I like feel it in my throat. I was like, my throat hurts really bad. Next thing you know, I completely lost my voice, like literally completely. Next thing you know, I got really sick, so I needed to go get medicine. So I went to Target. I got 2 different medicines. I got cough drops and all that, and I was like, you know what, I gotta push through. It's only the second week of school, and the week before that, which was like the first week of school, we only had 4 days, so like I can't miss a day already. It's basically like the 5th day of school. So next morning rolls around and I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I literally can't. Like, I just physically couldn't get up. So it was like 6:30 when I woke up, and I didn't go back to bed, which is usually weird because some of the time people are like, I'm sick, I just want to go back to bed. For some reason, for me, I felt so bad that I couldn't even sleep. So I stayed up, I stayed on my phone literally till like 8, and then I went downstairs, I ate. I came back upstairs at 9, and I was like, I have to sleep, like I'm so tired, but I'm in so much pain. So then I literally fell asleep, and I woke up at 2 p.m. and I was like, oh my gosh, because like the whole school day's ended now, and it was crazy. But yeah, so I was sick. All my friends were texting me like, where are you, and all that. So the next day is Tuesday. So yeah, I come back to school. I have so much work to catch up on. I already tried, like, it's so hard to explain. So Monday night I had dance, which is, I know I shouldn't have gone to dance if I didn't go to school, but I was learning my solo that day, so I, you know, went to dance at like 3, I think I left my house, 3:20, 3:30, something like that. And I didn't come back until like 10 p.m. So obviously I didn't have time to catch up on my homework while I was at home because I woke up at like 2 p.m. something. It was already too late for that. You know, I came home at 10 p.m. I sat at the kitchen table and I did work for about an hour. Took a shower at 11, you know, went to bed, and then this is Wednesday. Wednesday, this is the thing that you need to remember about 7 a.m. So for the past 2 days, for the past 2 mornings, Wednesday morning and this morning, Thursday morning, this thing happened to me where my alarm, I have 4 alarms. One's at like 6:08, like they're so random, let me tell you. One's at 6:08, 6:26, 6:29, and 6:33. So usually I just like, I like the really early one because it's kind of just like a warning, and then like I can go back to bed and rest, and then like I can, the 6:26 alarm will go off as like, oh my gosh, you have to get up now, and then like I'm not gonna get up, so I have another one 3 minutes later, and then another one 4 minutes later. So obviously if you keep trying to go back to bed and those keep going off, you're obviously just gonna want to get up. But no, for some reason for some reason I did this the first week of school. After my last alarm went off, I could still lay down and sleep for like 10 more minutes, but then like after 10 minutes I would like wake up and get up. So I've been doing that for the past 2 days, but for some reason I fall back asleep, and every single time I get up, like I wake up again, I roll over and the exact time is 7 a.m. And I don't know what it is, if I'm just like naturally, you know, gonna wake up at 7 a.m. every single day, but it's the weirdest thing. Like, why don't I wake up at 7:03, or why don't I wake up at 6:58? Like, I literally have waken up at 7 a.m. like the past 2 days. And obviously I have to leave my house by like 7:10 or Chase just leaves. So if you know, like, being a girl and getting ready in 10 minutes is pretty hard, that's why I did not look my very best like today. That's what I'm saying, is it was difficult the past 2 days because I literally woke up at 7 a.m. and it was hard. You have no idea how stressful it is. But the second I turn over and see it's 7 a.m., I literally get up and I run, and I like have to hurry. Yeah. Basically, that's how my sleep schedule has been going. But also in like So 6:33 is when I go back to bed, and then I wake up at 7 a.m. again. So that's like 27 minutes of sleep. I literally have full-on dreams during that time. It's hard to explain. Like, I had a full-on dream this morning in that like 30 minutes. I had a dream. It was insane. But yeah, so at least I didn't wake up at like 7:30 when school was starting. I have to be at the school tomorrow at 7 a.m. for a meeting. But I woke up at 7 a.m. the past 2 days. So it's going to be a little hard because my sleep schedule is a little messed up now because I keep waking up at 7 a.m. but I have to be at the school and ready by 7 a.m. So that's a little difficult. So I know I told you kind of just everything surrounding my first like few days of school. I've been in school for 8 days like I said, but nothing really interesting is happening in school. But I've had homework almost every single day. I like already took 2 tests. I got 100 on one of them, and then I got like a 97 on the other one or something. Yeah, so basically I have a lot of work to get done. I have dance like in the next hour or so, and I already finished most of my homework. I did some vocab, I did a math thing. I've had math homework every day. I've already said that too. But basically, yeah, I've been getting homework every single night in 75% of my classes. I would be lucky if I didn't have homework. And a lot of people ask, they're like, why don't you just do your homework at school? Because we have 30-minute homeroom classes, and to be honest, it's really hard to work when you're around your friends because obviously it's like your free period and you don't really want to do homework, which I completely understand. But at the same time, it takes so long to like open up websites and type in passwords and get your paper ready and write down work and like all that honestly I would never be able to get a whole math assignment done in one class in like one homeroom period, especially because like you're packing up 3 minutes before and you still have to like, you know, sit down and check my phone because that's the only time I'm allowed to go on my phone, like in the day is homeroom and lunch. So obviously I'm going to want to be on my phone and text my friends and stuff like that. School is hitting me pretty hard, but I've been pretty good with getting all my homework done. Last year, I honestly, some days, which I believe towards the end of the year, I'll probably have days like this where I could not physically do homework at home because I was just like, I can't do it. Like, I don't know what to do, or I just like want to go to bed right now. I want to take a shower. I dance. I'm too busy. I want to hang out with my friends, and I just literally came into school with my homework not done, and somehow I always like made it through, and I got it done like the second before class started. And so far this year I haven't done that, which is pretty good. I've been getting all my work done at home and stuff like that. I made up all my work for when I was absent. So yeah, we're going pretty good. And I know it's kind of just me rambling, and I didn't really talk too much about like my school day, but like I said, nothing interesting is really happening that I could tell you guys about that would make you be like, oh my god. So I kind of just told you everything like surrounding my first 2 weeks of my sophomore year. So like if you guys are sophomores, you're probably like, you know, maybe you can compare our days and stuff like that, or if you're a freshman, you could see what it could be like. If you're a junior, senior, or you're not in school, like you're older and you're in college or something, then you can like see how my sophomore year was compared to yours and stuff. Or if you're younger than like freshman year, you can see what is to come. Lots and lots and lots of homework. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was interesting. I tried to make it as interesting as I can because talking about school is like literally one of the hardest things for me because it's just so boring. It's like if I were to be talking about dance, I could tell you so many things because I have so much fun at dance. I have fun at school, but like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. School is just kind of boring. I mean, I like school and stuff, but it just isn't like a fun thing to talk about. So homecoming is in a week also. I didn't even bring that up. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm not sure what video I'm going to be making next, but if you have any ideas, like DM me on Instagram, comment on my Instagram posts and stuff like that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!